Hey friends, welcome back. I am Jason Sallier and I am going to be selling my beloved DR650. I have put about 10,000 miles on this thing myself, and it's been an amazing, fantastic motorcycle, and it has taken me on lots of adventures and gotten me into a lot of places maybe I shouldn't even belong. But it's a great motorcycle, and if you're looking for something that's like crazy reliable, starts up every time, runs great, is like a tank, does about, it's about 50-50, I would say, as far as on-road, off-road capability. If you're looking for something like that, man, a DR650 is it. However, I'm looking into doing a little bit more dirt off-road riding, and so I have upgraded. So this is a CRF50. It is significantly lighter than the DR. It's just going to handle better. It's got some inverted forks, so upgraded suspension, loads of power, and I'm going to be able to put a lot of cargo on the back as well. So it's just a really just all-around good bike. Kidding, of course. The actual motorcycle that I've upgraded to is a 2017 KTM 350 EXCF. And the primary reason why I have switched over to a motorcycle of this nature is basically this is a street legal dirt bike for the most part. The suspension's 1,000 times better for off-roading. It weighs nearly 100 pounds less, and that is very significant for riding off-road. And it's just going to be a much better bike. And if this motorcycle can't get me there, then chances are I don't belong anyway. This will get me out in the middle of absolute nowhere, guaranteed. I'm planning on riding about 1,000 miles in Baja, so that's going to be pretty intense, and I'll be taking you guys along the ride. And if you're super interested in stuff like this, you can ask me questions about it, kind of the mods and stuff that I'm doing to the bike. Primarily, I'm not doing a whole lot of stuff to it. I think what I might be, well, I definitely will be putting a bigger tank on it. This tank is a 2 stock tank. I'm going to be putting a gallon bigger, a 3.1-ish tank on there, because I will need to ride a minimum of 150 miles to get me from gas to gas, and a 3-gallon tank is about that. And I'll be carrying some spare cans as well. I'll be putting a Moscow Moto tank bag on there, or not tank bag, but saddle bag on there, panniers I believe they call them. It's a 40-liter saddle bag essentially, that's going to be able to carry all my necessities, tools, emergency gear, spare tubes or whatever if I might need them. I'll be running probably foamy mousses in there, and not tubes anyway, but it'll have space enough to carry all the necessities. But for the most part, I'm not going to do much modification to it. I'm going to keep it fairly stock, which is generally my way. The Overland thing has kind of taken off, and it's become sort of a popular thing to do now. Everybody's building these Overland vehicles, they're 4-wheel drive Toyotas or whatever that they're doing, and it is fairly expensive to build one of those rigs. And to be honest, most of the guys that make those probably don't get off the highway very much. They might go on a dirt road here and there, but don't get me wrong, there's some legit guys out there, out west especially, that are taking those things in some extreme places and crossing some major rivers and stuff like that, which is really cool. But for the most part, a motorcycle like this, man, there has been so many times I've come across huge trees across the road, and I've just skipped around them when a giant jacked up Jeep or whatever would be stopped in its tracks. So this is, in my opinion, just so much more of a truly all-terrain type vehicle. I mean, it has limitations, obviously. You're exposed to the elements much more. You don't have air conditioning other than, wind. But you're exposed to the wind, you're exposed to the cold, the rain, the sleet, the snow, and there's you're going to be a little bit less comfortable, obviously, on something like this. It requires a little bit more skill, in my opinion, a lot more skill, in my opinion, to ride one of these effectively without hurting yourself. But you could just go, man, the sky's the limit. And a dual sport bike like this is street legal, so you can ride it on the roads, you can ride it on fire roads, Forestry Service roads, pretty much everywhere. And that's the huge appeal to me, because the freedom is just kind of endless on a bike like this. But I'll be taking you guys along for the ride. I'll be getting this thing ready to go. I'll be getting my body prepped for the big Baja ride, about 1,000 miles. And I've got about 5 months to prep for it. And I'll be, you know, sharing with you guys all the things that I'm kind of doing for the bike and myself. And I look forward to doing that. So make sure you leave us a comment. If you got any questions about anything, leave it. If you don't have any questions, leave us a comment anyway. Today's comment will be, what do you think about Scruffs there? The white cat. Scruffs. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Cute? Not cute? Pain in the neck? You hate cats? You're a dog person? Me too. She's hunting the rabbits. All right. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.